Good day! Welcome back to Let's Play Game of Thrones, the RPG, with me, Imperial Roman. Last time we got us a little note. Let me see. We got a little note from none other than John Aaron. Well, no, we found notes from his brother. We found things. We found a good bit of stuff. Apparently, oh gosh.
Unbelievable. We have guards at every entry point, but there's always a rat who manages to crawl in. Come on, men. There's vermin to get rid of here.
Are you idiots? They are idiots. Alright, ready? Assassinate. Oh gosh. I already clicked everything. Double. Why are you not healing? That's supposed to heal me. There we go. It's going back up as we fight. Oh, there's gonna be 3 fresh bodies here. No, not this time. Yeah, I'm not gonna die this time. I got the hang of this. I'm so proud. I'm not actually gonna die this time. Kills me just as I say that. Oh, he dazed me. Take that. And that. And, you know, some of that, and, oh, he's dead. Oh, he is dead! Off to see Felina. Oh, gosh. Well, now if they find out I did that, I'm kind of wanted for murder. Told you I should have stayed away from their dang windows. I just killed 3 people. Tyrion has a soft spot for Valar. What was that? Every once in a while, I tell you. Them noises. I was never there. Now let us make haste. We must head out this way. To a brothel. A lovely, lovely brothel. Just making sure I got my right directions. It's all good. Maybe. And from here you take a slight left. And then you walk this way. Yeah, that looks like a brothel to me. Yeah, it's got lots of pillows outside of it. Wait, what? Yeah, it's got outside rooms too, apparently. It does. I wonder if we go to that secret room. What? That was awkward.
Now here's a visitor who brings back unpleasant memories. Is that really you, Sir Alistair?
It has been a long time, Shatai.
We've been here before, I
It
guess.
has been years since you honored us with your presence. It's been so long, I thought you'd lost interest in houses of pleasure.
You weren't wrong about that. My eyes have been opened to the light of Relor, and I took up the red robes of priesthood.
The gods gave us voices with which to sing their praises, hands to build their temples, and desire to honor them through our lovemaking.
Oh, I've heard
You
that
haven't
line
changed,
before.
Shatai, but I have.
Excellent. If there's anything I can do to lighten your worries, it would be my pleasure. Just ask.
I certainly will, fair lady. Goodbye.
That one there, the black beard, that's Alistair.
Yes, Sir Alistair? Is there anything...
I'm looking for a certain Felena. Is she one of the girls in this house?
Felena is one of my most enchanting girls, and she is well educated. She will be just impertinent enough to please you, my dear. I'm surprised that you know her.
I learned that she was, rather close to my brother.
Of course. I should have known. Gowan very much enjoyed Felena's attentions. Would you care to spend some time in her pleasant company?
Good.
It would be a pleasure.
Do go upstairs. Her room is at the end of the corridor on the left. She has been rather sad as of late. Perhaps you will succeed in comforting her.
I'll see what I can do.
Intriguing. Do you think we can...
Of course, if he wants it. But someone has to do it with him.
You're so rude. I'm not that old. I don't think. How old is he?
Perhaps my handsome lord would prefer it if I played without my robe. That way you could be sure I don't have any cards.
Can I open this door? Push. Peek. Nothing there. Okay, here we go.
Many pardons, my lord, but are you not Sir Alistair Sarwick?
Oh gosh.
I heard tell that you had returned to the Seven Kingdoms.
Indeed. You appear to know much
This is
about
not
me.
good.
To whom do I have the honor of speaking?
I realize that my impromptu intervention might have startled you, my lord, but pray, do not take umbrage. The return of a war hero could not help but attract my attention, particularly when his return proves to be so ostentatious.
I won no honors in the war, just scars. But you have yet to introduce yourself.
Your modesty does you honor, my lord.
Ugh,
You forged
just
quite
tell
a
him your
name
name.
for yourself
We all know who
fighting
you
for
are.
King Robert in his
Come
rebellion.
on.
Excuse my rudeness. I've not yet told you my name. I am Lord Varys,
The spider.
and I hope you will count me as a friend.
No.
We never crossed paths 15 years
Not
ago,
the
but
friend.
perhaps you have heard of me?
Lord Varys. Oh yes, I know you. You were Master of Whisperers to old King Aerys Targaryen. I did not recognize you, disguised as you are. I remember a more elegant man of the court.
Well, I am delighted to hear that. Let us simply say that I sometimes prefer to go unnoticed.
You haven't changed. Already in the time of Aerys, it was said that you had eyes in every court in Westeros, and that you knew everything about everyone. We rebels called you the Spider.
Still do.
Some of our lords were wary of you. You made some enemies along the way.
Alas, the people of the Seven Kingdoms have little affection for eunuchs. All of those noble knights and grand lords are loath to risk their reputations with informers and spies. But in the Game of Thrones, information is power. Those who most despise us are often the first to benefit from our whispers.
Please pardon my curiosity, Lord Varys, but I find it surprising to see a person of your ilk frequenting houses of ill repute.
Well, there are 1,000 little nothings to be learned in this sort of establishment. Whores make men talkative, you understand.
Oh my gosh.
And since King Robert was kind enough to keep me in my position, I have much to do here.
Varys annoys me. He annoys me.
It would really surprise me if our meeting were purely chance.
Indeed, but my intentions are good.
Sure they are.
I wanted to discuss the Baratheon rebellion.
Why not? There is one question that I've never been able to be free of. Do you believe that the rebellion was a good thing, after all is said and done? Is King Baratheon a better king than Targaryen?
Old King Aerys was mad, my lord. Mad and cruel. That no one can deny. His habit of burning the great people of the kingdom alive could only bring him to ruin. After that, any idiot could have passed for a good king. As for His Majesty, Robert...
Yeah, not very
his subjects
good either.
loved him. Of that I have little doubt. But he pays little heed to matters of the realm and remains blind to the enemies around him.
Very
I fear
blind.
that a new storm brews on the horizon. Does that knowledge make you regret your part in the rebellion?
Some good came of it all the same. I find comfort in telling myself that all was not done in vain.
You were just one young knight amongst hundreds of others, and Tywin Lannister was always a demanding master. He dragged you into that war and you carried out your duty as a bannerman.
At the time, Lord Tywin wanted a foot in each camp. When he ordered us to fight for Robert, I chose to follow his orders. Yes.
Why such bitterness, my friend?
So both our
You
characters fought in the
valiantly.
rebellion.
And, more importantly, you were on the winning side. You could have brought renown, fortune, and glory to your house, if you had so wished. And yet, when the time came to reap the benefits of your efforts, you turned away and left Westeros. I admit that I do not understand why.
The rebellion was not nearly as noble as it is portrayed in the tales and songs. You yourself know that. It is one thing to face an armed enemy. It is quite another to attack those who are already vanquished. Let us say that the last orders that I received left a bad taste in my mouth. I preferred to go. I did not want glory won in that manner.
It was a courageous decision, sir. It is often easy to forget that it is our choice whether or not to obey. Perhaps it would interest you to learn that your old squire, Valar, did not spurn the honors as you did.
Nope, he didn't.
Lord Tywin
Not
Lannister
at all.
covered him in gold and knighted him to reward him for his exploits and his unfailing loyalty.
For his unspeakable brutality, you mean to say?
Boom.
I had the opportunity to behold his work again in the square. Such a wild beast should not be left to roam free, much less granted a command. It is an invitation to disaster.
You're telling me.
Have a care, my friend. Sir Valar has become an important member of the court. He is a faithful supporter of Queen Cersei's. And he could cause you great harm if you were to make him an enemy. I strongly recommend that you avoid making such remarks in public.
I watched him grow in both size and ferociousness. I know what he is capable of better than anyone. No need to worry, though. I won't go provoking him without cause.
What a relief.
That's
now,
what we say
I'm
now.
afraid that I must beg your leave.
Bye-bye.
Please excuse me. I'm afraid that my little birds are always chirping and demanding my attention. Make the most of your stay with Chattia. I hope to see you again soon.
Go pull on your little web, spider. Go pull on your little webs. No level up yet. Boom. Now let's open this door. Oh gosh.
You are Felena, if I'm not mistaken. Shataya said that I might find you here.
You are not mistaken, my lord. How might I please you?
A one-on-one will be enough to satisfy me. Preferably far from prying ears.
My lord needs only close the door. At Shataya's, the walls are thick and the beds are deep.
Creepy.
Slow down. I just want to speak with you.
Oh, in that case, it will be done according to my lord's pleasure.
I am Alistair, of House Sarwick.
And he didn't
I
close
imagine
the
that
door.
means something to you.
Sarwick? By the maiden. You are from Gawain's family, are you not? Did he send you? How is he? When will he return?
By R'hllor's flame. Why are you so concerned with my brother's fate?
My lord,
Well, that was a
I
lot
know
ruder
the
than I thought it would
realities of
be.
my profession. Shataya treats us well, but in a few years I will be too old to draw men's eyes. And what awaits me then? Begging or walking the docks? I wish for Lord Gawain to take me into his service. Not to marry him. I'm not that naive. But he has always been attentive and charming. He will make a good master. He and I have talked about this.
I understand your worries, but all of this does not tell me where he is. You recently sent him a love letter. You seem to be aware of his movements.
Yes, my lord. Lord Gawain told me he was going to River Spring in order to visit his father. Lambert, his servant, would send me news. He told me that Lord Gawain planned to return to King's Landing shortly.
He did.
So that he wouldn't forget to pay me a visit, I sent him a message.
He came here.
Yes, but my message was for naught. He came directly here soon after his arrival in town. He found out that the city watch was looking for him. It was I who washed the dust of travel from him. He did not even go to his home first.
Well thought. Knowing that the Gold Cloaks were likely watching the house, coming here was a good decision.
He was very nervous. He hardly spoke to me that night. I tried to ask him questions about the patricide rumors, but they only made him angry. The last thing he said was that he would go to the Red Keep, that the Crown would hear what he had to say, and that he had more than one card to play. He left at the first light of dawn. I have had no news since, and the Gold Cloaks continue to search for him. Something must have gone wrong.
Very
What do you plan
wrong.
to do, my lord? The City Watch has searched for him in vain for days. Even Lord Varys does not know his whereabouts, and Lord Varys knows all.
I'm pretty sure he just wouldn't tell you.
If my brother went to the Red Keep, then that is where I must go. Someone must have seen him and will help me locate him.
Wait. This cloak belongs to Lord Gawain. He forgot it. Take it, please.
By the fire! That's Sarwick Giltwaters. I remember seeing Father wear it on many a special occasion. Indeed, a cloak is more appropriate for a royal interview. I wasn't expecting to find it in this place.
Lord Gawain wore it when he would come to visit. Since he was a wanted man, he feared it would attract too much attention, so he preferred leaving it here. I am sure he would be happy to know that the cloak is in the hands of a kinsman.
Yeah.
This cloak is worth a fortune. How kind of you to return it to me.
You're making me blush. Frankly,
no,
I'm
he's
uncomfortable keeping this cloak in my residence. If the Gold Cloaks were to find it, I could get into trouble. Take it, please. It's yours.
Oh, yeah.
I pray to the maiden to help you in your search. Find Gawain, my lord. Bring him back safe and sound.
I would need more than the help of an imaginary goddess, but I appreciate the intention, as I'm sure my brother does as well. Farewell, Felina.
I'm just gonna like exit here now.
First, have I played without my role?
With fruit so juicy and ripe. Sure, song still stuck in my head about Game of Thrones. Oh, come on!
That's him. You're
What?
obviously looking for trouble, Sir Alistair. In the Crown's name, you are under arrest.
But wait,
What is it I stand accused of, officer?
You are accused of murder. Guards from the City Watch were killed in your home just today.
I was, I was just defending
I returned
myself.
home and your men attacked me for no reason. I didn't wish to fight, but your men wouldn't hear reason.
Follow us peaceably, and we'll clear things up in the Red Keep. The King's justice concerns everyone, my lord, even people of your standing. Give yourself up.
What will become of him?
He will be stripped of his weapons and brought to the dungeons of the Red Keep. If he's found guilty, tradition allows him to choose his own punishment. He will either be sent to the wall to take the black, or be beheaded.
Oh gosh, he takes
Now
the black.
that's an amusing notion.
And if you should be foolish enough to resist, my men are just outside, and they would eagerly welcome a chance
Those
to
flames,
avenge
Doe.
their brothers in arms. A simple gesture from
Beautiful
me, and
flames.
this brothel will be left in ruins.
Sir Alistair, I pray, none of that here. Think of my girls.
Very well, officer.
They all
I'll
insulted
follow
me.
you.
Let's fight. Well, my good sirs, we have been thoroughly screwed. Seems like everybody we talk to is betraying us. I thought that guy was nice, that Andrew guy. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, his neck. Look at his neck. He looks like a turtle. He's all burnt on one side. Is that like a tradition of the lower priests?
Courage, Alistair. Courage. A few days spent in the dungeons of the Red Keep won't be the death of me. They're bound to send me someone to speak with.
Hello, Lord Sarwick.
There he is.
Lord Varys?
It is too bad these surroundings are not as pleasant as our last encounter. How has
His
your
eyes
stay
look so
been?
much creepier.
Long. I had expected a quick trial when the men of the City Watch came to arrest me. I was mistaken. You are the first person to come and visit me. Why is everything taking so long? What does the Crown intend to do with me?
He
My
looks
friend, I'm
evil.
terribly sorry, but the Crown has no desire to take care of you. After all, you attacked the Gold Cloaks.
And my brother?
Unfortunately, I know no more than you on that subject.
Yeah,
To
right.
what do I owe the honor of your presence here, Varys? I never have visitors.
You see, the fact that you don't seem to care about yourself rather pleases me. Your escape will go unnoticed for quite some time.
You plan to help me escape from here? You?
Apparently so.
Why not? Why could he
What
not
could you
do this for
possibly
other
gain
people?
from that?
The balance of the Seven Kingdoms is delicate, and I predict more upheaval to come. It is clear that you have a role in what is to come.
Thank you for your concern, but I refuse to leave these cells as a fugitive. I prefer to await my trial and defend my name before the Crown.
You are quite the optimist.
I am sorry if I've ruined your plans. I intend to meet with the Queen. I must take back Riverspring and keep that traitor Valar from getting his hands on it.
Yeah.
To do that, my name must be cleared.
Yeah.
Otherwise, how can I plead my case before the Queen?
Who knows?
Cleared? You've killed Gold Cloaks, my friend.
Who has accused me? One of Valar's soldiers? Then it will be my word against his.
I see. It may not go as smoothly as you imagine. Believe me when I tell you that it will be several more weeks before your trial. In the meantime, Savala will have wed your sister.
What do you suggest, Lord Varys?
I can get you an audience with the Queen. Today, if you wish it.
Ooh.
I doubt that a fugitive would be allowed to approach her, much less speak to her.
You don't know that.
You only knew Cersei Lannister as a naive young princess, dear man. Since her marriage, she has become a strong-willed queen with a burning ambition, well-versed in intrigue. She has been filling the court with her creatures for years now.
So?
Thus, the virtue she prizes above all else is loyalty, which she rewards generously. That is how Savala moved up in court, and therein, paradoxically, lies your opportunity. Swear blind allegiance to the Queen, become her devoted servant, and she will give you what you desire.
And you believe that Valar will just sit there and allow me to thwart his ambitions?
Oh, I doubt that very much. It is quite likely that he will strike back at you eventually, but in front of the Queen, he won't dare to use force.
Looks like some sort of demon
Of course,
guy.
he will try to remind her of her commitments, but she has never been capable of the same loyalty that she demands of her men. Impress her, make yourself more desirable than your rival, and you will win.
Is Valar sly enough to have wronged the Master of Whisperers himself?
Your half-brother is much more intelligent than he appears. And he has a powerful ally who has begun to move her pawns forward. As for the details, those are my concern.
Excellent, Varys. How do you plan on getting me out of here?
As you may imagine, I have no desire to be seen in the company of a fugitive when I go back up. You'll have to manage on your own. Here is the key to your cell. Once I've left, you will leave and head towards the guard room. You will find the guard asleep at his post. I'll wager that he was served a particularly strong glass of wine.
Oh my gosh, man.
Very well. And the others? Surely the king's prisons are not guarded by just one drunk man.
Don't worry. In the very depths of the Red Keep, there are paths known only to ghosts and spiders.
If such ways exist, then I doubt you're the only one to know of them. I imagine they've been here for centuries.
Indeed. When the Red Keep was built, King Maegor the Cruel made certain that the fortress walls were all connected by a vast network of secret passages. These passages allowed his spies to see and hear everything that occurred in every room in the keep. It is said that Maegor had every man who worked on its construction executed in order to keep the passages secret.
Apparently that was not enough.
Indeed. But don't forget, Lord Sarwig, it is my duty to stay informed. I am the only one who knows all of its entrances and the full extent of its meanderings.
Sure.
I see. Then tell me how to access the throne room.
Oh my gosh.
Pass by the row of cells across from yours. Look for the one with the flagstone on the floor bearing the sigil of the Targaryen dragon. It is a passage towards the tunnels. Past that point, be on your guard.
Don't worry about me. I carry the light of R'hllor. It will guide me in the darkness.
I will await you at the end of the passage to give you access to the throne room, where you will meet the Queen.
This is like secret.
Good luck, Lord Alistair, and I will see you soon.
Going James Bond here. Over complicated orders. But I'm afraid we don't have time for that right now. So, we have had a very long episode today. But, as always, I have to leave you now. So, Imperial Roman shall be leaving now. May the Empire always stand. Bye-bye now.